Hello everybody and welcome to another Honkai live stream. Hope everybody doing this wonderful Wednesday. Hello Beastin button. I hope you're having a great day. And that it will become even better to go watch my live stream. Man, just before I started streaming, I hit my head on the ceiling. Hashtag tall people problems. Now my head hurts. Nothing like big. I don't think any I don't think my brain got damaged. But yeah. Hitting your head is always uncomfortable. The exclusive giveaway for the nameless Discord role is live. Wowee! I'm pretty sure I already have a linked account. Hello, Deleted Hero? Yeah, my account is already linked. So I don't think I can do anything here. Okay. Let's increase the volume. And should we start with a new endgame? Pure Fiction? Hello, Shiver Me Timbers. Yeah, we have a new event, but I still haven't finished the previous event. So we have 2 events to do. Apparently I have not done the Kirene trial last time she was on banner. Whoops. Man, I missed so many jades. Hello, Munus Cruz. The new event might be the worst one of all time. Intriguing, we'll check it out. I've missed so many jades from missing character trials across all 3 Hoyo games. Genshin, Star Rail and Zenless. I miss character trials like every other banner. Also, speaking of character trials, new character trials means new banners. And I've been thinking about potentially pulling Itu Kirene. Would be also cool to have Finon, but I would need to pull 3 Finons to like really make him nice, so that's too much, but yeah, I have E1. I did not pull E2 on the first banner on purpose, because I knew that team would be way too powerful anyways, and that was true pretty much. But yeah, I feel like now it's a decent time to get the E2. If I lose the 50-50, I might reconsider. But let's just see what happens. We have 9 PT. I guess I could do a Gamba. Yeah, I guess I should do a Gamba. Yeah, sure. Because I will go to PT. Let's make it like shorter though, I'll make it 15 minutes. So we'll do the Pure Fiction in the meantime. Oh yeah, and there is a third side. Yeah, stage 3 brings to unlock Star Wars mode. And with 99,000 points in total. But first we still have the absolute waste of time, aka Pure Fiction 3. I want to try my E2 Kirene in Pure Fiction. I will get 40k anyways, versus like any boss with E2 Evernight. So yeah, no real need. And like, I even managed to, using my Evernight Kirene team, I managed to get the 0 cycle on the king. So yeah, I mean the team is still incredibly powerful. This is a very luxury pull, but it's just one cost to make the team like a lot stronger. So that's why it's pretty enticing. But yeah, on my account I have a lot of very strong Pure Fiction teams. We have E1, Evanesia, we've got the E2, March, or Evernight, and then the Herta with E1 3B. So yeah, Pure Fiction is never gonna be too much trouble. I guess I'm supposed to play like Blade here or something? What do they want me to play against these enemies actually? Everything here is Fire Weak, maybe they want me to play Firefly. What are the buffs? Yeah, this is Blade. And this is pretty generic. So yeah, Blade, Elation, generic. I'm gonna be playing Evernight, Kirene, for like, forever. Maybe we could go with Acheron Blade. Heart is the good one, right? Yeah. I mean, the team is complete. I don't need anything extra. I could have played like Sparks instead of Huohuo, and I would probably still be fine. There's only difficulty 3. And I want Robin. I probably will get her, but oh, this is such a waste of an ult. But I don't need more teammates for the team. It's my strongest team anyways. And I'm just gonna make it like 30% stronger or so. I'm actually not sure how good the Kirene 2 is numerically, but it's very good. So I'm not expecting to move on anytime soon. We can go with Acheron technique. We don't need blades. Taunt. Oh, that's actually pretty awkward having to wait for... Having to wait for Blade's ult. Especially because the enemies don't want to attack me. Okay, but here we go. Watching the bug animation for 10 billion years. Who doesn't love that? Oh yeah, in the previous run I didn't even get the grid, right? Because it just... the run ended too quickly. At least I don't remember getting the grid. This is probably just kill like everybody. Yep. We can't ult just yet. Okay, now we can ult. Because now the boss has the debuffs. Actually, I should have fooled it with 3B first anyways. Because the new side enemies don't have the debuffs from Blade. But yeah, we don't really care that much about them anyways, they get one shot. This will be another Blade follow-up attack. Where is another Acheron ult? Okay, time for the real difficulty. Okay, let me click on this. Oh my god. Yeah, clear stage 4 in Star Road mode. Clearing stage 4 in Star Road mode requires challenging 3 nodes. You need to score 99,000 points to obtain a Prismatic Star and additional rewards. Collect a total of 12 stars in the Prismatic Star to obtain this period's Purification Limited Time Clearance Medal. You can switch back to regular mode at any time. And I guess we just get variation. Yeah, for the Memo team, because this is the Memo shield, the Evernight shield. Ooh, but we only have the biggest issue with the Remembrance team is how good RMC is here. But you can replace, especially like as time goes on, we get more and more universal characters like Blade, who can fit here as well. Here we go, Acheron. Oh, Hyacinth needs to be here actually. We will get Pita here instead, and then Evanesia. And like, yeah, where do we stick the DMC? We can have 5 out of 9 medals on the wall. Yeah, I wonder what the plans are for the rest. Will there be any permanent medals? Probably not at this point. Will there be new endgame for Genshin? I feel like endgame for Genshin ever since they released Stygian has been a pretty good spot. As like, you know, there's always something to do. But you don't need to really touch Stygian much. You can get all the Primogem rewards in co-op. But if you want all the cosmetics, clearing Dire is quite engaging. So where do I probably go RMC here. Although this is the 3rd node, which is harder. But we have Evanesia, so we'll be fine. And I could just get Veld. Although no, Veld is bad in Purification because the debuffs get cleansed. We can debuff the main enemy though. Oh, 3B. Oh no, 3B is here. They could add something new to Abyss, because Abyss hasn't really changed like at all. Outside of just like the regular HP inflation stuff, it has not changed at all since 1.0. I guess we got more rewards when right? When Theater came out, they increased the rewards from Abyss as well. But yeah, maybe they could add something there. But I feel like having like a casual mode, a more casual endgame mode like that, is pretty good actually. So that even players who like can't really play well or build good teams still can just like pull the most recent 5-star and clear pretty easily anyways. And they can feel satisfied. Yeah, I feel like having one mode like this is actually pretty nice. I'm sad that in Zenless they actually destroy the mode like this. Because in Zenless we get Hue defense, which was like the simpler, more casual endgame mode. And then we had Deadly Assault, which was more like what Stygian is. Except the bosses like have like a ton of HP. It's like even higher than Dire level HP. But you're not supposed to kill them, you just like beat them up until the timer runs out and then you get a score based on how much HP you have dealt. We had events like this in Genshin before. And then they changed the Shiyu to be pretty much exactly the same thing as Deadly Assault. The bosses are less tanky and you like are supposed to kill them, but you also get points depending on like how quickly you deal damage. So it's essentially the same thing. They changed the casual endgame mode to be an exact copy of the other one. And it's like, why? It was fine. Like, it was fine like it was before. The endgame mode reset every week also, not every other week. So if you wanted more Deadly Assault, you still had Deadly Assault every 2 weeks. And now you have new Deadly Assault every week, essentially. And sometimes it gets quite annoying. Okay, do I just go with the... There is the... You can play Sunday with Evanesia, and like what you do is use the skill on Yao Guang so that she can get energy, so that she can act more and like generate more punchlines, get energy faster, and then you use the ult on Evanesia so that she gets the energy. Let's do that actually, sounds fun. But his practice doesn't give energy. And they have 3 different buffs, which is also cool. Oh wait, we don't have any doubters. Hello guys. Excuse me, somebody needs to doubt or there's no Gamba. Shoot, I did a shorter Gamba. But turns out... not really. Also, you do not want to advance Evanesia. You don't want to target her. Evanesia taking turns is a bad thing. So like I said, with Sunday you only ult her for the energy. And you advance the Yao Guang. So yeah, Sparky is not great. She's playable, but not what I want. Also, I just want to play Sunday. No doubt on it. Okay, we do have a doubter. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tilted, for being the hero. Haha. Just can't I be the doubter? No, I cannot doubt. I cannot vote on my own Gambas. It is actually impossible. One thing that's a bit of a shame is that I'm using my enhanced basic before Kirene got her ult. Won't be an issue once I get it too, though. Okay, nice, and I can ult right before Kirene. Gives me all the energy. So I actually want to ult now. Or no, I need to first get Mem. Mem is at 99%. So we need to get Mem first and then we ult. Because one thing that Kirene ult does is it insta-charges Mem, pretty much. I could do... Like, waiting for Hyacinth is too long, because all the enemies will move beforehand. But yeah, we need to Everknight's turn to start. And now we ult. Because if I ulted immediately, Mem would advance herself before Everknight. Okay, it's 31%, not like instant, but it gives a lot of charge. If Hyacinth had 0 energy, it would be pretty much full. And for the most banger soundtrack. And here actually you can like very easily kill the enemies and spawn new ones to trigger the phase transition super quickly. It actually goes better with his mechanic. Like he's less of a remembrance shield in Pure Fiction than anywhere else.
俺を信じろ。不可能はない。
おふざけはおしまい。
Oh, the enemies are like 1 HP. Kirene, finish them.
愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。
イデア権限せよ。
もっとね。楽しんで。さよなら。
コマンド読み込み中。ウイルスセック。
Oh, nice. Nice ults. I just spam them.
瞬き禁止よ。
Actually, wait, would I lose the energy? No, I wouldn't lose it, right? Because you only lose energy, you don't lose the special points. So I could have just not lost the HP by ulting a bit later.
怪物の結末を書き換えましょう。
回帰。アペイロ。
何かしたかしら。
What was that damage, bro? Can you try a bit harder?
今を永遠に。心を開くこのかすかな雲を払って晴れ渡る空は。
The next Evernight 10 is in the next cycle, we might not get the zero cycle.
休憩終わり。
Or maybe.
慌てないで。
Oh wait, my ult is almost ready.
物語を紡ぐ。
愛で憎しみを断ちましょう。お待たせしないように。
休憩終わり。イデア権限せよ。
Oh, he will advance me now. Wait, wait, wait. We can still get there. Also, we have the Evernight ult. Yeah, we get there. Zero cycle.
夜が来た。おやすみ。
So yeah, that's why I did not need Itu Kirene before Pure Fiction.
ためらうことはない。俺はお前の判断を信じる。
ほとばしる過去の伝説。
天地を支える。
これで最後だ。
I probably should have done sustainless actually. Because this will make it harder. Yeah, this will make it harder for my blade to deal damage. Yeah, going sustain here was pretty bad actually.
西風になって出発。
あがく必要はなさそうだ。すべてが消える。
これで最後だ。千夜刃をなす。
涙雨。
So I could have gone belt here.
触れてあふれる。
Elation boost, wowee.
竜よ、不朽不滅をもって発光をかける。これは
Wait, what is the
今までとは違う。
condition for the heal? When ulting. Okay, so I should only ult when Blade is missing HP, which will be pretty much always.
終わりか無限の剣図が。
Ah, it's just ult. We're gonna be getting so many stacks here. I could have let them attack, because every enemy attack is also a stack. For Acheron. Hello, Molanek.
西風になって出発。
その身に煉獄を。万種この身を焼き入れん。
Doing pretty well, although right before the stream I hit my head on the ceiling.
無限の剣図が。
So it still hurts a bit.
怖くない。
守ることは俺の責務だ。
涙雨。ひっふっ触れてあふれる。
I I have way too many skill points in this
その身
team.
に煉獄を万死を
I should have first rolled to
焼
3B.
き入れん
But I guess at this point I will let Blade move first. Because I don't want to waste the advance.
弔ってやる無限
Blade's
の
amazing.
剣塚
I love my blade.
いい西風に乗って出発
Okay, we don't want to waste the ult here. But we need somebody to hit the new enemies before they get the debuff. Yeah, like no debuff. Oh yeah, here it is.
涙
The explosion from the enemies themselves triggered the debuff actually.
触れて
Oh yeah, it was Akron's technique that dealt the damage. Akron's technique dealt the damage to these enemies and that's why I got the debuff from Blade. Ah. I'm still using my Blade farm artifacts faster. Very nice. I have noticed that I get so many more.
抜かれた剣は死をもたらす無限の剣塚
I get so much more
万死をこの身を
credits.
焼き入れん
And yeah, man, the Dunhang is actually causing me to lose damage. I will soon hit 1 HP and then I won't be able to follow up anymore.
懐かしい感覚だ
その身に煉獄を
涙雨ひっふっ触れてあふれる
Wait, is my Evernight not in the showcase?
我が普及不滅をもって発光をかける
いけ
I need to check, I'm pretty sure she is.
出発どうぞ
無限の剣塚
あなたスピンドを渡そう
その身に煉獄を万死をこの身を焼き入れん
涙雨ひっふっ触れてあふれる
The ult itself from Akron does so little damage to Kokoli actually.
無限の剣塚万死をこの身を焼き入れん
いく西風に乗って出発
涙雨
And yeah, now my blade is gonna be bricked.
ひっふっ触れてあふれる
Only one more follow up is left.
守ることは俺の責務だ
I need to eat for more energy. What do you mean almost used all cycles? What? Bro, I'm using E0 Acheron. And I'm gonna get like one cycle. If I played Sustainless would be way better, the Sustain was a big mistake.
剣気が冷めるその身に煉獄
What are you doing? What? I'm so confused. Also, letting the timer run out is not losing in Pure Fiction. Losing would be getting like 20k points. You don't need 40k for anything.
それとも運命すべてが消える涙雨
She has high ice
触
res.
れてあふれる
Wind res should be normal.
このまま行こ
She is on the showcase, yeah. And I'm pretty sure I've never removed her. And yeah, now I'm Captain Stacks but can't follow up.
焼き入れん
いけ
終わりか
よく見ておいてねわっ課長西風に乗って出発
弔ってやる
うこれは今までとは違う竜医
Okay, now Blade can actually go
普及不滅をも
ham.
って発光を
Now
か
that
け
he has
る
HP.
無限の剣塚
Okay, so I did use 2 cycles. That's a pretty easy 40k. Yeah, I'm not sure what you were doing with your saber, but you must have been doing something incredibly wrong.
見えない見えない見えない実報に光後を残さ
And the going sustainless is also incredibly easy in Pure Fiction. I guess I should have done sustainless.
じゃう一層積んだな
なんともありません。
Okay, good energy.
人は天命に抗うこの札で書店を見尽くさん。行こう。
I mean, I need an Ashville rerun yesterday. I regret skipping him so much. And I did pull a lot on his banner. I just went to PT, lost the 50-50 and went to PT again.
幸があらんことを承服反則じゃ。
Not having EMC is such a shame.
行こう。掟に従いわらわが裁く。
I should have made a faster Sunday for my Yao Guang. Especially because, like, build presets are a thing now. Kirena Idolons, Kirena Lightcon, and Evernight E2. Evernight is huge, but Kirena E2 might be just as huge. I'm not actually sure even which one is better. So yeah, you do not advance Evanesha. This is terrible if you do this, because then she loses all her punchlines. You advance Yao Guang instead. Ideally my Sunday would be like just a bit slower than Yao, but this is fine as well. So E, the Yao, and you ult the Eva for all the energy and the punchlines. There's like over 100 punchlines. Is there even anything better than E2 Evernight? Like E2 Final and E2 Kirene are also up there. E1 Eva is very powerful and it's actually on E1 and not E2, so that makes it even better. I don't want to just ult now, because otherwise I will cap on energy. Might as well E now, because I'm capped on skill points and I need to resist my skill soon anyways. Oh, if you only need one pull for Evernight E2, I would go for the Evernight E2 as a priority. Maybe I could have saved the ult. Ah, it's fine. What are the reruns next version? I don't remember either. Not even sure where I could check that. Looking forward to the Venetia skin. I really like her outfit already. And skins in Star Rail are like absolute D-tier garbage so far. So I'm not gonna be getting my hopes up. It's the easiest game to make skins for. Because the models don't need to interact with anything. But they make them so horrible. Okay, I didn't really need a sustain either, maybe. Diva obligation +1/+1/+1/+1/+1/+1. Do I like the Ganyan Shine skins? I do. They aren't like the best skins in Genshin. But they are very nice. My favorite skin in Genshin is probably Kleese. But yeah, every skin in Genshin is at least fine. The worst skin in Genshin is better than the best skin in Star Rail. Fisher is also great. Fisher is also great for the lore. Some people complain that Hoyo is forcing the skins to be lore relevant a bit too hard. And sometimes, sure, if lore would stop them from making a great outfit, would be a bit of a shame. But when the characters actually do wear these outfits, and sometimes they even come with like a more intriguing story, it is pretty amazing. Like Diluc's skin being him from the past using his delusion, or Klee's skin being her like alter ego thingy. Let's just ult first.
この身をもってあなたを守り導こう
Okay, eat the Yao Guang instead. Yeah, with better speed tuning, I would maybe even save like a cycle. Ah, maybe not an entire cycle. Yeah, of course. Actually, yeah, because I'm barely gonna go into the next one. So better speeding on Sunday would have given me a faster clear. Actually, don't want the enemies to be delayed. I want them to hit me so that I get energy. Go right ahead, I have like 4 viewers anyways. Actually no, 7, woo! Might as well deal the damage because I'm not getting another ult this run anyways.
なんともありません
Irminsul is gone now? Yes. Won't that affect Teyvat? They made they made an alternative Irminsul. They backed up Irminsul essentially.
供養され
And all the entire function of Irminsul and all the data it had stored was moved to Aru. Or no, wait, was it called? Is it called Aru? The King Dashret pyramid thingy? Yeah. So Pure Fiction has always been easy for me because the characters that are my favorites are good in Pure Fiction. Okay, let's now try. So yeah, the Irminsul got burned down, but nothing changes in the world essentially for now. Because Irminsul was just like a computer. And they just built an alternate PC with a similar amount of processing power, and then backed up all the data to the new PC. To the new server. That means that it can be corrupted? Ah, no, it's still good. It has the same vulnerabilities as Irminsul had, most likely. I guess the upside is that more people know how it works. You have more skilled engineers that are still alive, actually. Because, you know, because I guess Nibelung made Irminsul. They did say in the quest that Irminsul was around even before the primordial one. The Heavenly Principles. So Probably Nibelung made Irminsul, but he's like gone in one way or another. But Aru, while King Dasher is also absent, but we have his pillars, and we have Alheitam and Kaveh who worked on refurbishing Irminsul. Or like Aru. So yeah, I guess Teyvat would be slightly more safe against like abyssal attacks, but not it's not nothing major really. Okay, so 29 now. Vergus is gone now as well. It just went missing during the entire kerfuffle. Some people think it like disappeared from existence. I think it's still somewhere. Somebody, I'm like 99% sure somebody took it, or it could have gotten stuck somewhere, waiting for somebody to uncover it. But yeah, I do not believe that it's gone. There is no way it's just gone. I mean, in the live stream for the next version, we are going to the moon. But we'll probably learn more about the noses. We might get like a teaser at the end of the patch, but we'll probably learn more in Sneznaya. Man, I'm getting 1 4-star per 10 pull, that's so bad. That was 39, this will be 49, right? Yeah, there is no way after 7 years Celica cannot collect all the noses. I'm expecting like a different third party to have gotten the noses, and then recovering it will be like part of the quest. Maybe we will be trying to get it before Celica gets it. But it being up for grabs would make it would be like an interesting plot point. 59. Nothing early, man. Yeah. The force attack is so bad here. I'm getting a light cone every other pull, and then almost 1 4-star every 10 pulls. 69. She's not even gonna come on pull number 6-7. Are they trying to revive the 30 sender? I don't think so. Maybe they would. Maybe they could try to infuse somebody with the 30 sender's power or something. Only one again. Okay, this will be 79. This is almost certainly a 5-star. Wait, no? This was 79. Did I miscount? This is not 79? There is no way I just went to 79 PD without getting a 5-star, is there? I mean, there is. But I might have also miscounted. Wow, another light con after 10 pulls. I mean, singles are for losers, we just do another 10 pull. This has to be it though, yeah. Here we go. This is up to 89 PT. It's probably gonna be like the very first pull. Yep. And we got her. Oh. Finally we're getting 4-stars as well. Okay. Thank you, Zilid Hero, for your contribution. Is it too? Yep. And yeah, well, if I get an Eidolon very early for a character, if I like pull somebody on release patch and get the Eidolons immediately, I prefer holding on to them and not activating them immediately. But I have played E0 and E1 Kirene for long enough. Like I pulled E1 Kirene on release patch, but I only activated her after an entire patch has passed. I activated her in like, because she came out in like 3.2 7? And they only activated in 3.8. She was strong enough without anything anyways. But yeah, 12 recollection points immediately upon entering combat, which is so huge. Makes it so much faster. And for every one different ally character that gains the most sprite skill buff from Demiurge, the damage multiplier for the true damage dealt by ally targets via the skill zone increases by 6% up to a maximum increase of 24. So, in addition to this, especially... Because this... You get 24 anyways, no? Because this is 4 characters that need to get the buff. Does the Demiurge herself not count? For the buff? Because what is this wording? Don't you always get 24% or is it only 18 if you don't have a single memo character?
愛から始まる物語も必ず愛で終わるわ。
Full to Evernight, my highest in is E1. And also, I don't have that useless bum castories. But, like, this is even the correct way to build the team. It's only worth pulling castories after you already got everybody to E2. Maybe except for Hyacinth. But, like, the pull order is to get E2 Evernight and E2 Kirene first. And only then can it be worth. And also, like, I'm pretty sure at least E1 Hyacinth. And only then is it worth to replace RMC with castories. Okay, so let's do the squats. Man, it's so hot though. Ugh. Is it a Hyacinth really all that? I remember watching some videos with E6 Hyacinth. It can be like, you can make it broken pretty easily. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You don't care about her damage? I mean... She can out DPS a very decent portion of the cast. Like, cause... She deals damage based on how much she has healed. And every time Ika attacks, you lose some of that, like, backed up healing. But with E6, you almost don't lose any of it. So her damage grows as the fight goes on. The damage ramps up like crazy. That made your day again. Your days seem pretty easy to make. Kirene is only worth it for fine. I mean, if you just want to have two separate teams, it's fine. But if you want to play Kirene with Finon, I'm pretty sure it's only worth to add E2 Kirene. And before that you should get E2 Finon. Before pulling Kirene at all. Okay, if you want Kirene for a Glare midday, then that's fine, yeah. Although, ideally, if you play midday Kirene, you really want Keridra in that team. And then Finon also wants Keridra, so there is a bit of a conflict of interests. Kinda like my MC is wanted by multiple teams that I play. Okay, Currency Wars or Divergent Universe. Screw those events. Currency Wars is actually the one mode where E2 Kirene barely matters. It's just essentially 24% true damage, because you get the Perpetual Engine anyways. How many I have gotten 40k? Probably. She actually did struggle slightly to get 40k last time I played her. But she would have been fine against Lygus. Thanks to 1-3B. And Lygus is probably where I would play her. You cannot play her against Cocolia for sure, because that's very high ice res. I can see the enemies here, I would need to like TP. But Coca-Cola is very high Ezreal and the other boss was what? I don't even remember the final boss. Oh, Kafka. Kafka is probably also worse than Lygus. Lygus is Ice Week after all. Let's do a currency wars run. So it will be updated. I need to get Lochen's weapon as well. My account will require some outside assistance. Okay, what nasty unplayable debuffs we got? I already see get out of jail free card, which is quite horrible. Enemies revive after being killed. Also makes Zella unplayable, which is very, very not nice. Boss hunters is perfectly fine. Bosses are like the easiest part usually. Especially, also these are very easy bosses. Especially this guy here. It's like the easiest boss probably, because he deals self-damage. Reduce max HP of my allies. Okay, that's like fine. Oh, after an enemy's attack, reduce the attacker's energy by 4 points. Does Evanesia's energy count as maxed if you just have half the ult? I hope it does. This is kinda nasty. But you can work around it. Get out of jail free card is the worst, but the enemies are not advancing themselves at the very least. And my AV is not getting eaten up, so that's okay, that's okay. Blood Flame is actually unplayable because we are gonna be losing max HP and you can't even get shields. When Nanhing's PD, Krios air buff from Kirine Fanny. He can be a DPS but basically only with her. I don't even remember what she does for Danheng actually. The only thing I remember is the weird interaction where if you have Hisirens and Kirene and Danheng, then if Danheng's dragon is on Kirene, it will start proccing DOTs? Is that still a thing? Do we just get the Peppy? I should always get Peppies because there is the achievement for 3 Peppies. So we see Peppy, we get Peppy. It's also good. Well, like, it definitely was a thing, and probably still is a thing, where if you have Hissilence and Kirene, and you give Kirene the buff, or like, and you give Hissilence the buff, thank you very much, Jared Dojo for the buff. You give Hissilence the buff from Kirene, then Kirene's ults start proccing DOTs as well. And then, if you also have Danheng who targeted Kirene and not Hissilence with his skill. So, Kirene is the bondmaid. Or whatever it's called. Then the dragon will also start proccing DOTs. I think that's still a thing. I never heard about it stopping being a thing. Okay, we don't see any elation. With E2 Kirene, it's definitely better than Black Swan. Kirene can do DOT with his sense? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But it's like, not written anywhere, but I don't think they ever changed it. I would need to double check though. But I don't want to waste too much time now. So, do we just sell everybody except for like a single Jade? Oh no, the enemies will revive. So if I go into the fight with like one ally character, I will not be able to kill the enemies. I need to actually play these guys, so might as well buy everybody then. I could actually get DOT too. That's probably better than Actually, no, we need 3 DOT? Oh wait, I picked the wrong character. 2 is fine, yeah. The emblems from Peppy are not amazing. Bellbog would be nice if we could play Zella, but we cannot. Energy is good. If you can find an energy emblem for Evanesia. And Blood Flame is horrible, worst bonding in the game, in my eyes. The break. I mean, I'll be fine here either way. There's like nothing big. Oh, they didn't even revive themselves. What happened? Huh? Oh, it's because DOTs killed them? Is that it? Or what? Wait, what is the wording of the debuff? When an enemy is under attack. Oh! DOT works around this! Because DOT killing you on your own turn means you are not under attack. That's why they just died. Wait, the DOT is actually good here. We should be building for DOT, because you can work around the get out of jail free card. Maybe I will play something different than Elation for the first time in like 10 billion years. Yeah, DOT is good just overall. It's a pretty decent bond. Especially if you can get an early Black Swan. DOT has always been nice. Okay, we do need to sell somebody. We could get the Cosmic Scholars for 1 cut. Oh, and she's also a DOT character, I actually forgot about this. So we can do this to DOT. And then we sell like the AoE stuff. Although this will not give me the cut level up anyways. We can get the cut level up again at the next reward. Or maybe on the way. I could get the Cypher. I mean, it's better to hold her than like a Rappa. And now they will revive because they are under attack. Yeah, see, they did get revived. Because proccing DOTs with Kafka is attacking. But if they proc DOTs at the start of their own turn, that's not attacking. Can we immediately get a frenzied node? Okay, silvers are always nice. Set current win streak to 4, earn 4 gold coins. That's not bad. Cracked Quartz is amazing, but I already picked this one before and these two I have not. It's gonna be 2 fewer options. You don't want to get this early on. The all I wanted all silver. Because this will impact my choices afterwards as well, but only gives me all the characters once. So I want to get this later and get the better equipment. Although getting a lot of equipment early on isn't actually that bad. I mean, it's pretty amazing to get a lot of equipment early on. Maybe that's fine. Because my win streak is like 0 right now. These don't count, right? So this potentially gives me like 4 gold, 3, 2, 1, right? So that's 10 gold plus 4, that's 14 gold. Or actually, do I get the win streak bonus of 1 here already? So it would be like 3 to 1. So that's 10 gold. It's either 10 or 14 gold. And that's it. I think I would pick silver, the all I wanted all sooner. I love the cracked quartz, but I'll try picking something new. We could get a random emblem instead. This one is also new. We already have a lot of emblems with Peppy, which I feel like the more emblems you have, the better it is to get more, no? Because then you can reroll multiple emblems at the same time. Like once Peppy drops 2 of them, I can reroll 3 emblems at a time to try to get one I want. Like a DOT emblem. And you only need 1 DOT emblem to have 6 DOT. Which is pretty nice. During combat, the member ranking first in damage becomes the role model. And you get 25%. Let's get the emblem. Healing. Not bad, not bad. Oh, we got the top player? Blade upgrade. Okay, so what do we have here? He's still fairly slow. Speed is good on Blade, usually. So do I say a bit more? 60 crit rate, and you do get on the ult, you get 20. So that's 80. And that's it, right? You don't need any extra crit rate. Unless you would like target him with Sunday or something, but I doubt that's what you are doing. I doubt you are playing main DPS Blade with Sunday. So we definitely want to get more crit rate, because you get a bunch of crit damage. The ult gives you 66 with the extra trace levels. Then you get 60% more from this, and then you get... Actually, no, it doesn't give you crit damage. But yeah, you get 60 here, 66 here, so you have like over 200 crit damage. And it's very easy to get more crit damage buffs as well from the rest of your team. So yeah, would be nice to increase your crit rate by a bit. Energy Drain is good. Vonwak, yeah, allows you to get your debuff up faster. Matters a bit less when you have the light cone, because when you don't have the light cone, then you are getting your zone up on his second turn, which can actually delay you by quite a bit. Here, you do get the zone up on his first turn, so if you were just fast enough to move before your DPS, you don't really lose out on any uptime. It doesn't mean that Vonwak is bad though, it's still good, but you can also think about like just building more damage on him, like the bone zone. The exact planar you would want to play depends on the fight and the team. Both have value. You also get a bunch of DOT characters. To get 4 DOT, I would need the Hissilence. What character would you want me to review? And also, what's your UID? Oh no, wait, you redeemed the squads, not a review. Shoot. I wish it was a review.